It means that my license isn't on the line if I'm just trying to help out a family, prevent them from having to surrender their animal because they need really expensive medical care. Um, and so, it would be huge to the shelters, and obviously it would be huge to the families who get to keep their family member with them.
Another bill introduced would give animal shelters across the state the ability to provide care for pets after they have been adopted. Our Sam Stark sat down with the Texas representative behind the bill to give us some insight.
Can you just start off by telling me a little bit about its HB 3439 and Senate Bill 1673? How would they change how animal shelters are able to operate?
Well, currently it's illegal for animal shelters to provide care after they have left the shelter or been spayed or neutered. And what we know is about 40% of the people that are releasing and surrendering their animals are doing so because they can't afford veterinarian care. And at the moment in Texas, we have a shortage of vets. And so, what this particular law would do is just allow those shelters that want to provide access to care that families need for their pets that they can do so. There's a great need at the moment, and we want to be able to keep families with their pets. We probably most of us can think about the animals that we grew up with and that important relationship.
I understand that Texas is the only state that doesn't allow for animal shelters to provide this kind of care. Why has Texas sort of lagged behind other states?
Sometimes we just get to that moment where we recognize that being in session gives us a chance to correct something that is necessary. And for whatever reason, that shelters have not been able to provide that care, we are at a point now that we can make that different. And we can allow those shelters that want to give vet care to those who need the support to be able to do so. And this is completely voluntary for those shelters if they want to do it. It's not going to impact our private vet practice. But we do know that it's time to make this change because there is a significant need. We see it both in our cities. We also see it in our rural communities where families are having to surrender their pet. And that's a hard thing because our shelters are overcrowded. We don't want to be in a position of having to euthanize pets simply because a vet wants to give some care that can be done. And if they can do it, they can keep the pet with the family.
To read more about the bills that we discussed right there, head over to our website, kxan.com, and click onto Sam's story. It's on the front page of our website.